Hello, this is Mike, NoStressMike.com. I want to kind of talk about today. I've had a big day today. I'm in Mexico City now, and I don't like Mexico City. Uh, so for me to come back to Mexico City, it had to have been something. Well, okay. Uh, First, I'm homeless, and I thought being homeless in the United States was a challenge, but it's far more of a challenge when you're homeless every place in the world. uh, Last year I was in China. I tried to set some kind of roots in China. I was working on a project there, and then things got kind of weird, and things didn't work out. And there's one thing about it. I'm a real optimist. Um, um, when bad things happen to me, and they happen quite a bit. That's why I talked about the getting out of your comfort zone. When you're out of your comfort zone, there's a lot of things you don't know, a lot of new things that you have to experience and work your way through. And a lot of it is just pure luck. And so I'm glad things didn't work out in China. Um, the world is going through some big changes, and uh, one of the things uh, I thought, well, I'm gonna come down to Mexico, and so I've been traveling all over Mexico trying to find different things, just like I was when I was in China. I'm looking for different things, and where I was in Cholula, one of the things that after we had that volcano eruption, I thought, this was a big thing. Now, last night I talked to somebody else, and they were saying that their doors blew open. Also, they said it was it was it was scary. So I missed out on it. But probably that's better. But anyway, after the eruption, I thought, well, what's going to happen? And I've been riding my bike around and all this, and I noticed it doesn't seem to affect anybody. And I thought, well, maybe I'm the only one that's getting all excited about the world being shaken right below my feet. And then that's what I'm saying. If you've seen some of the comments, people have been talking about the deadly gases that come out, and you don't breathe the what do you call it, the ashes and all this stuff. Well, come now these, and I think the people making the comments is what people that have been reading, and they've studied this stuff or they've thought about it some way or another. Since then, I've been talking to people that have been experiencing this stuff, and and I asked them, well, why? And well, that's one reason why I'm here. I got a hold of somebody, and they told me that I need to get out of there, and that's where I came to visit here in Mexico. Because I really didn't, at the last minute, I don't really have that many options right set up so far. And but anyway, I told him, I said, it doesn't seem like anybody's concerned about it, only me. And what they were saying was a lot of people aren't educated on what's going on the effects of being around a volcano that erupts. And I noticed when I was riding my bicycle, a car would pass me. When it passed me, you see kind of like a dust would stir up, and I thought, this can't be good. Well, that's part of volcano ash, and you don't want it in your eyes. You don't want to breathe it. I mean, there's a lot of bad things about it, but everybody just runs their life like normal. So and what he was saying is because they're not educated, they don't really know what's going on. So I'm educated enough. That's why I got out of there, and now I'm looking for another place to set up, and that's how come I'm here. And another cool thing is, the one I came here to visit, I didn't know him until I got here today, and he got shot 2 years ago, 6 times. I mean, it went right up there, it missed the bone, it went right through the flesh right there. Got shot in the leg, got shot in the abdomen somewhere, got shot in the heart. And I got shot in the arm, and I mean, it did break a bone, broke a bone in the arm, and and then it ended up, and I feel bad. I just met the guy, and here I am given the first degree on getting shot, 2 years ago, and he's pretty good, and that's what you're saying. He's pretty good, except for the broken bone there. It's kind of messing him up. And because it shattered that little bone right in there, and he says the one that hit him in the heart, it hit a rib right next to the sternum, right by the heart, and the bullet stopped right there. And so I'm asking him all this stuff, and he's showing me all these wounds, and I'm trying to figure out, how could you get shot 6 times? And first thing is, this guy's really, really lucky to get shot 6 times and be functioning now. But another thing that turned out on that was they used a 380. And if you notice, you never hear me talk about a 380. And whenever I have somebody ask me about a 380, I always tell them no. And because I've heard a lot of bad things about people trying to kill people with 380s. Don't work all that good. This guy's a good example. But anyway, and I'm still trying to figure out how something like that happened. It's somebody that he knew that shot him. And so there's more to it. He speaks English, so and that's why I'm come here, and we're going to be spending more time together. So I'll learn more and more about this. But anyway, so that's what happened. And also, when I got here, I thought I better check to see how much money I had and make sure, because I'm getting ready to start fresh from no telling where. And come to find out, my credit card's been compromised. And so now no money. so I'm here in Mexico City, and it's expensive in Mexico City. And I'm here with no money. And so I'm trying to figure out now, how can I make this work? I talked to the bank before, because I get around and things aren't the way it used to be, and so I'm trying to get faith in the cards, in electronic money, and there's no faith. I still don't have it, and this going through this showed me that this is why I don't have faith, and this is also why I carry gold and silver with me. So I can still get around. I can still do everything. I just don't want to use my gold and silver because I have it for emergencies. This is an emergency. So I can still go back, but back to the States. But like I say, I still got a couple months that I was planning on staying out here having fun. So I've had to figure. And also, the guy that I'm here visiting, his father owns a business, a gold and silver business. So another thing I was going to do is go look for. I'm trying to find. I'm always in the market for buying gold and silver, but so this is another reason why I was here. And then, but I didn't now found out his dad's in the business, and so supposedly I can get a pretty good price from him. So I'll be seeing him tomorrow. But the problem is I don't have any money now, so I can't buy any. So it's been a really hectic day for me, really, really bad, in a strange environment. In I mean, how do I pay for what I've got? I don't have all that money. Let's see, when I was in what was it? Acapulco. That's very expensive, so I used a lot of money in Acapulco, and I didn't get any work. Now today already, I've already done 4 people already today, so the word is getting out, and people don't realize. And I just want to try to tell you all, you need to learn skills, and luckily I got very valuable skills. And so now they're getting work lined up for me. So I'm going to have plenty of work, so I'll be able to make some money while I'm here also. But like I say, but I made money when I was here in Mexico City last time too. So, you know, making the money is not the problem. The problem is what's been happening to my money. So, but it looks like the bank, I gave the bank hell, because like I say, I told them, or I asked them, what if this, what if this, what if this, and all this, what if it all happened. And they didn't have a backup plan. And but finally we got it worked out that, well, I got a plan. It's not a real good plan, but it's a workable plan, and so I should be okay financially. But anyway, I just wanted to get you caught up on what's going on, because this has been a big day. I mean, I've been going like that all day today, and but I'm getting in a crowd that's very interesting. And so I'm going to be learning more about what's going on with the people I'm hanging around with now. It's different. It was different now than what it was when I was here before. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you. This is Mike, NoStressMike.com.